Alright, so today the content creators are supposed to get access to the Culling games, and I was hoping that I'll be one of the people to play it. But unfortunately, due to some unfortunate circumstances from a content creator that's not affiliated with TypeSoul, that's not happening, bro. I ain't getting into the game. Basically, the only content creators that are gonna play the game are the ones that already played Soul Wars, which is I don't know how that even works. If these things did get leaked by a content creator who was already in the game, then how is letting that same content creator play again gonna solve the problem? I don't get it. Letting less of us in isn't gonna solve the problem, but that's besides the point. So since I'm not gonna play the Culling games, I gotta get at least a video out of it. And in today's video, I'm basically gonna be explaining the Culling games and what y'all could expect from these Culling games. The Culling games are basically a game mode where it's a free-for-all between all of the different factions. So Cars versus Quincy's versus Soul Reapers versus Fullbringers. The only gameplay we have of Culling games doesn't include Fullbringers, but I think because Fullbringers weren't completely out at that time. I believe the more you play, the better you do. You get more points, and then there's a shop where you can purchase more items and buffs in the shop. So the better you are at the game, the more overpowered you become. And essentially, that's the aim of the game. In addition, if you guys didn't know, this is heavily inspired by the Culling games from the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. And in these Culling games, basically the aim was to just generate a huge pool of cursed energy to release a demon into the overworld, and then also just give cursed energy to all normal humans to evolve the human race. It was like a dystopian kind of game. It was like the Hunger Games kind of in Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know how to explain it. And basically, there were 10 rules, and among those rules, there was a rule where you can kill players to earn points. And the Culling games, we're also probably going to see this, where you can kill players in order to gain points, and the stronger or more powerful the player is, the more points they'll be worth. For example, someone with just a Shikai would be worth 1 point, somebody with their mode like Bankai, Segunda would have 2, and then somebody with true Bankai would be worth 5. I'm not sure what would be in the shop for this one, but in the other game, if you got 100 points, you could add a rule. For example, Hakari added a rule where you can exchange points, and Itadori added a rule where you could leave whenever you wanted to. Not sure how they would make this work in TypeSoul, but that was the thing in the Jujutsu Kaisen one. Now, the TypeSoul one does have quite a few bit of differences. Like I said, it's going to be factions against each other, so all Quincy's versus all Cars versus all Reapers versus all Fullbringers. And I believe there will be a point system, but I believe the point system will be able to be used in order to increase your own strength or increase your own gear, whatever it might be. And then also the player does get a sidekick, which is called Kogane in the anime Jujutsu Kaisen. They look extremely similar from TypeSoul to Jujutsu Kaisen, and I believe they're heavily inspired, obviously. Think of it like the system from solo leveling. Basically, it tracks your points, gives you buffs whenever you earn them, and this all happens mid-game. So yeah, that's the Culling games in TypeSoul. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure boys go ahead, drop a like, subscribe. Hopefully something changes and they actually let me into the Culling games, but I don't think so, bro. So this video is gonna have to suffice.